Yo, what's up YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, man, and today's video is on the top 3 meta builds for season 7. So as you guys know, we are in season 7, and every season I come up with a top 3 best rebirth builds / meta builds, and we are in the new season, so you know I got you guys with 3 great builds to use. I really decided to pick 3 builds you would have fun with and you guys would enjoy for the last few seasons. I really feel like you guys will like and enjoy and have fun on these builds. But before we get into the top 3 meta builds, can we get 50 likes on this video? 50 likes will be insane. Also hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 5.8k. If we can hit 5.8k, that'll be absolutely insane. Also leave a comment down below if you guys need any help or have any questions, and I will try my best to respond. And let me know down below which one is your favorite build. I hope you guys enjoyed these top 3 meta builds. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a blessed day. Peace. Alright, so position, we want to go with point guard because we will be making a 6'4 PG. Height, of course, we want to go with 6'4. The weight, what we want to do, we want to go 178 so we get that strong handles on bronze. You know, just why not get the strong handles on bronze? Makes us a little bit more OP, makes us a little bit better. The wingspan, we want to stay with 6'8 because, you know what I'm saying, we will have a high steal. We can play lockdown on this build. You feel me? And it will just make it better for contests and everything that we want to do on this build. So we want to go wingspan 6'8. Once you guys are done with that, you guys want to continue. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I show, because just one stat can get you a completely different build. And I wouldn't want that to happen to you guys. Make sure you guys watch the whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so first starting off with finishing, we can finish on this build. We want to go with an 84 driving dunk, man. We want to have an 84 driving dunk on this build. The reason we want to go with an 84 driving dunk is because we get Clyde Drexler dunk package, and as you guys know, the Clyde Drexler dunk package, it has insane dunks. It has a dunk where you kick your 2 feet up. That dunk barely gets blocked. Then you have the one that you jump from the free throw line. Then that dunk, I really love that dunk. I feel like it's the most cleanest, nicest dunk, and it's OP. But we also get Tracy McGrady dunk package too. That one's cool too, you know what I'm saying? But mostly the Clyde Drexler is the best one. But not only do we get those 2 dunk packages, we get a bunch of other dunk packages too. But those are just like the 2 best ones I can think of right now. And the 2 you unlock at 84. So we want to go with an 84 driving dunk on this build. We also want to go with a 41 standing dunk, just so we can be 99 at the end. We just had to add that 1 tick. But we want to have at least a 40 standing dunks, so we can get those standing dunk animations, so we can unlock the standing dunk animations. And as you guys know, I really like standing dunk. I'm a big advocate for it. It just makes your player dunk better, bro. There's gonna be some dunks where the standing dunk is gonna be better than a driving dunk, and like I always say in every video, the standing dunks don't get blocked, bro. They just don't, bro. It's pretty glitchy. It doesn't get blocked. So the 40 standing dunk on its own is very amazing, but adding that with the 84 driving dunk, with the Clyde Drexler, with the Tracy McGrady, and the other dunk packages, our build will be able to finish very well, you know what I'm saying? So we can finish on this build. Driving layup, what we want to do, we want to go 75, so we can go for layups. Probably could get some couple of layup packages, you know what I'm saying? I really don't change my layup package because, again, honestly, I either get a driving dunk or a standing dunk most of the time on my 6'4", so I really don't care for the layups. But we do get a 75 that allows us to get some bronze badges for our layups, and probably get a couple of layup packages too. So we could definitely finish on the 6'4", and bro, to be honest, this 6'4" can really do everything except rebound. I'm in against Steve Francis, like, you know I got you guys, come on. Like, this 6'4" is tough. So this is all we want to do for finishing. Our build can finish very good, and we are a taller build, so it dunks better too. So once you guys are done with finishing, what you guys want to do, you guys want to go into shooting. Forgive me if I'm talking too fast. Three-pointer, we want to go with a 94 three-pointer. You guys want to go with a 94 three-pointer on this build. To be honest, you guys can really put it down to 93 if you guys want to. No difference. I thought you get gold limitless range with a 94, but I'm pretty sure if you want shifty shooter at least like high, I'm pretty sure you need a 94. But you want to go with a 94 three-pointer on this build, you guys can drop it down to 93 if you guys want to. I'm gonna just keep it at 94 because that's how I made this build. With a 94 three-pointer, we get Deadeye on gold, so we can shoot in front of people. We can shoot contested shots, and I can vouch for that. On my 6'4", I shoot in front of people's eyes all the time, even without, I don't even think my Deadeye is gold. My 91 3.64 doesn't even have Deadeye gold. It has silver Deadeye. So if I'm able to shoot in people's faces with silver Deadeye, you guys will be able to do it too, especially with gold. We get gold limitless range on this build, so that means we can shoot from deep and shoot consistently from deep. So we can shoot and finish on this build. That's always a good thing to have, especially playing 1v1 court and twos. You gotta want to do both. And even if you guys playing ISO, that's definitely a great thing to have too. You want to be able to shoot and dunk. And we get set shot specialist on goal too, so we can be more consistent with our standstill shots. You know what I'm saying? When we go for peaks, when we go for quick stops, the set shot specialist will give us a boost to our green window, and we should be able to green more. And again, I think the 94 3-pointer is for the shifty shooter to be pretty high. I'm pretty sure to be either gold or Hall of Fame. But again, you guys can go 93 if you guys want to, but I would just go 94 because I'm pretty sure it has to tie in with shifty shooter, which will either get gold or Hall of Fame. And man, fading is OP. Either fading in the corner, fading in the mid-range. We want to be able to fade on this build because it's just honestly uncontestable. It's just super OP, man. That's really the best way to score if you're not L2ing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we want to be able to have that shifty shooter. 84 mid-range on this build, so you know we can fade in the midi pretty consistently or just take regular shots in the midi. We should be fine with an 84. As you guys know, the midi is the easiest thing to shoot, especially this year. So that's all we want to do for shooting on this build. We can shoot, we can finish. Let's go on to the next one, which is playmaking. Pass accuracy. We want to go with a 70 pass accuracy on this build. And I know you guys like having high pass accuracy builds, but if you guys been watching me from like 2K24, maybe even 2K23, I've been always going 70 because that's really just the sweet spot for passing for me. Because when you have a 70 pass accuracy, the passes are not slow. They're actually pretty quick, and I never really ran into a problem with a 70 pass accuracy. So that's why I would recommend for you guys to go with it. Especially someone like me, I always go to the 1v1 court, so sometimes putting pass accuracy makes me lose out on other stats. So that's why I really don't put pass accuracy too much. But this build is able to go to the 2s, the 3s, the 1s. Maybe 5v5 pro-am, you might need something a little bit higher than this. In the rec, come on, man, you can pass off in the rec with a 70 pass accuracy. Come on, there's not every person you verse in the rec is gonna be OP unless you're going with a full squad of purple plates. If you're going with a full squad of purple plates in the rec, okay, I get it. You gotta have a higher pass accuracy. But to be honest, if you're just playing park, not the highest level of rec, man, you're gonna be fine with a 70, bro. Even in the highest level of rec, I feel like you'll be fine with a 70. I really never ran into a problem with a 70 pass accuracy. You will pass the ball fast. Trust me when I say that. It's not slow at all. So that's why we want to keep it at 70. If you guys want to put it to 71, if you guys have extra cap breakers, get the dime or silver to pass it off to your teammates, you can do 71, but I would just honestly go with 70. Next is ball handle. We want to go with a 90 ball handle. The reason we want to go with 90 is because we're going with our +5 cap breakers on ball handle, which allows us to get Steve Francis, man. Steve Francis, the best, probably one of the best signature size ups, I think it's called. It allows your 6'4s, allows your 6'3s, 6'2s, your 5'9s, man. It just allows us to get shifty, man. It's like the quickest way to left, right on the game. I know a lot of people don't like left, righting on 2K, but 2K really patched dribbling, man. You really can't. You can't even do a spin no more. They patched the spins. They patched everything. Like, you could only dribble from left to right. Like, back in 2K19, we could dribble up, down, left, right, diagonal. On 2K, you could only go left and right. They patched everything else. So that's why Steve Francis is really the best on this game, because that's the easiest, fastest way to left, right. We want to have cap breakers, bro. So we want to put +5 on ball handle. We want to hit starter 4 so we can get Steve Francis, and our build will be moving. And the best thing about this build is, again, we can do everything, bro. Wait till you guys see the defense. You guys can control the game. If you guys want a 3v3 no squads build, this is the 3v3 no squads build, because you can do everything on the court. You can control everything on the court. The game is in your hands. So with that 95 ball handle, Ankle Assassin will go all the way up to Hall of Fame, and you guys know about Hall of Fame Ankle Assassin, breaking ankles 24/8. Handle for days, Hall of Fame, because we will get that 95 ball handle. So you know we're gonna have Hall of Fame. Strong handles, we will get that on bronze. Again, that's 60 strength. We get strong handle bronze. Unpluckable on Hall of Fame, which is pretty good too, because we don't want to get ripped. Speed with ball, man, you guys know me. Speed with ball, 91. You know what I mean? Mr. Advocate for speed with ball. No matter what build I make, it will have a speed with ball. You know what I'm saying? Even my Jay Bullen build. My Jay Bullen build has speed with ball. That's because I went ball handle, but you know what I mean? We want to have speed with ball on our builds because we don't want to run like a slug, bro. The speed with ball stat is very important. Of course, everybody knows to go 91 on the 6'4", so I'm not going to ramble too much about it, but we want to have that 91 speed with ball so we can have Lightning Launch Hall of Fame so we can be fast and get open and kill our defenders. So we definitely want to have a 91 speed with ball on this build. And that's all we want to do for playmaking. Already we're offensive threat. 94 3-pointer, 84 dunk. And you guys, if you know with the 84 dunk, bro. You really know if you know. And we got a 95 ball handle because the cap breakers, bro. And that's just offense, bro. And we got defense. And the defense, you guys will like the defense. Trust me, you guys will like it. I like the defense a lot too, man. It makes me want to remake my 6'4", because my 6'4" has a 91 3-pointer, and this one has a 94 3-pointer, and has the dunk that I have. It has Steve Francis. I want to remake my 6'4". To be honest, this 6'4" is tough, bro. It really can do it all, and it's more fast than my 6'4". Yo, you guys want to make this build again? If you want to control the game, this is the build to make. The 1v1 core build, of course, everything's in your control, but like 2s and 3s, if you want everything under your control, if you play 3v3 no squads, bro, if you want everything under your control, make this build, bro. All right, so defense, what we want to do for defense, it's interior defense. We want to go with a 70 interior. We are 6'4" with a 6'8" wingspan. I can vouch with a 70 interior. You're going to get stops in the paint from just putting your hands up, even at 6'4". That 6'8" wingspan is a pretty good wingspan. All you have to do is put your hands up, no matter who you play, and you're going to make them miss, man. I make a lot of people miss with my 70 interior, 6'4", so you guys will be able to as well. All you have to do is be in front of them, contest that layup, contest that dunk, and they should be able to. They should be missing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So 70 interior is pretty good. Perimeter defense, you want to go with 85 or 87. The reason I went with 87 is for my veteran 2 boys. Whoever is veteran 2, you want to go 87, because when you get that +5 again from veteran 2, boom, 92 perimeter defense. Again, if you want to control the game, this is the 6'4" to make. This 6'4" is the OP 6'4", because you can do it all. And look at this, even if you guys are not veteran 2, if you guys are far away from veteran 2, go 85 perimeter defense. But that's the good thing about it. Someone like me that's very close, I'm like, I need to hit veteran 1 and I still need to hit veteran 2. But like, for me, I would just keep it at 87. So when I do hit veteran 2, boom, +5, 92 perimeter. But even when I don't have the 92 perimeter, I still have these silver defensive badges. I got Challenger Silver, On Ball Menace Silver, and Pick Dodger Silver, which all turns gold when I get that 92 perimeter. So either way, 87 or 92, I'm going to be fine. I'm just going to be better at 92. And that's why I call this build OP. It's OP without the 92 perimeter, and it's OP, and it's even more OP with the 92 perimeter. So getting all these defensive badges gold just makes it better, bro. So that's why we want to go with the 87 perimeter. If you guys are super far away and you guys don't think it's worth it for that 2 ticks, you can take out the 2 ticks and keep it 85 and put it into other places, maybe mid-range or something like that. But I would just recommend keeping it at 87 for all those who are very close. Or, you know, you're like me, you're starter 5, you still have to veteran 1, still have to veteran 2. By the summertime, you should be having a 92 perimeter. And that's not it, bro. You guys want to go with a 91 steal. I told you, bro. I got you guys, bro. I got you guys. You guys know when I make builds, it has it all most of the time, bro. I really make builds that usually can play all of it, because that's how I play. I usually want to be in control of the games. I go in 3v3 no squads. That's the majority of my games is 3v3 no squad. I want to be able to defend the ball. I want to be able to dribble. I want to be able to shoot. When I got to dunk, I dunk. You know what I'm saying? 91 steal, you guys can get gold glove. And if you guys know how to reach, bro, you're going to get the steal every time. Like, I really seen that with my 85 steal on my, I forgot, on my 6'5", when I was playing on my 6'5", I had an 85 steal. I was just really, like, looking at the person dribbling and timing my steals. I was getting it every single trip. So, imagine if I did that with a 91 steal. I'm going to get it even more. Because sometimes I got some swipes, I didn't get the ball. But I knew I should have gotten the ball. But I'm pretty sure with that gold glove, I would get it every single time. With silver, I got it like 3 out of 5 times, which is super good. That's very good for silver. But I'm pretty sure with this glove, it'll be like 4 out of 5 times I'm getting that rock. So glove gold is definitely good. Definitely a good idea to go with it. And man, if you want to put +5 on steel, boom, Hall of Fame glove. And what is that? And Hall of Fame interceptor. So you guys go either way. You guys go +5 steel or +5 perimeter. It's really your choice, man. And having a Hall of Fame glove and interceptor on a 6'4" build with a 6'8" wingspan, man, those lane steals, just with gold, you guys are going to get a lot of lane steals with this 6'8", 6'4", 6'8" wingspan, 6'4" height build. You're getting a lot of interceptions with gold. Imagine Hall of Fame. And you can +1 it and get legend. Or you can do that with glove. You know what I'm saying? You guys can get Hall of Fame glove, +1 that, boom, legend glove on a 6'4" that has Steve Francis, that has limitless range on gold with a 94 3, and 84, and 84 driving dunk. You feel me? So either or, you guys can choose. You know what I'm saying? Either put that +5 on perimeter or steal. I feel like it's good either way. No matter what, it can be good. You know what I'm saying? Because you can put on-ball menace Hall of Fame if you guys want to with that +1. So we want to go 91 steal. Again, without cap breakers, the build is OP. With cap breakers, even more OP. Like, you know what I'm saying? Imagine this build on Legend 1. 91 perimeter or 92 perimeter plus the 96 steal at Legend 1. Feel me? Build is tough, bro. Block, what we want to do, we want to go with a 66 block. The reason I went 66 block, we don't get badges or anything, but it really does help with the contesting animations. So for example, say if you're playing against a slasher and you jump with that slasher, if you have a low block, guess what? Your player's never going to attach that slasher. He's going to get a free dunk every trip, to be honest. He's going to just dunk every single time. But at least with a 66 block, when we jump, we're going to get some type of attachment to that slasher. And that's when the interior is going to kick in, and that's where they're going to miss. So it's really honestly just for better jumping, contesting animations. Because if you don't have a block at all, you're not getting no jumping, contesting animations. Maybe you might get 1 out of 100. But with this, you like every single time you jump at the right time, say if you're playing their hip and they're trying to go for a dunk, you jump, guess what? You're contesting, you're going to get a good jumping, contesting animation. So I hope I explained that right, but that's why I went 66 block. So that's all we want to do for defense. As you guys can see, this build is OP. Super OP. And last but not least, we want to get into the physicals because physicals are important. Speed, we want to go with 88. We want to be fast on defense, man. We got that 87 perimeter. That could be 92. Got that 91 steal. You got to be fast too, especially against playing against L2ers. You know what I'm saying? We want to have a good speed. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are L2ing. Not everybody's L2ing, but a lot of people are. To be honest, if you play 3v3 no squads, nobody's L2ing over there, so I would just go over there. That 88 speed, you guys will be able to play good defense. You guys will be able to keep up with mostly all the guards that you play against. 88 speed is definitely insane. This 88 speed is tough, I cannot lie. You want to go 88 speed. Agility, you got to match the agility with the speed. You got to go 87 agility. Never, ever, 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 ever go with a low agility. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna have to remake your builds. Speed, agility, speed with ball, you don't play with those, bro. Those can make or break your builds. Want to go 87 agility. That will keep our player, again, fast on defense. You want to have the 87 agility. And also we did unlock Shifty Shooter on gold, so again we could go for them fades and go crazy with the fades too. So we want to have an 87 agility. Strength, we want to go with 60. I know you guys see 99, which was a mistake. It should not, the build should not have been 99. It's because the close shot went up by itself. I guess I upgraded too fast. Put down that close shot. That close shot is what you want to put down. And boom, 60 strength. Got 60 strength on the build. Just wanted to let you guys know that. If you guys are into that, make sure your close shot is 69. Again, for those who skipped throughout the video, did not watch the whole video and was wondering why the build is 99, make sure your close shot is 69. Again, make sure your close shot is 69. I don't want nobody to mess up their builds. Make sure your close shot is 69. Make sure your stats look like this so you can get that 60 strength. So you can unlock physical finisher on bronze and strong handle on bronze. Again, why not have strong handle? It just makes the build more OP, more glitchy, more good. So we want to have 60 strength. In our vertical, we want to have a 65. It's very important to have 65 vertical because we want that posterizer bronze. Again, it gets glitchy with the standing dunks. When you have posterizer bronze and standing dunks, well, you can really start just dunking on people. They could be in front of you, but you're just going to dunk on them. You're not going to get standing contact animations, but you're just going to dunk like they're not there. And also with the driving dunks too, same thing. With that bronze posterizer, it's like you're going to dunk like they're not there. So yeah, that's what we want to do with vertical. And last but not least, we want to upgrade our free throw, make it a 71, maybe to play the record or something. And I guess we got to put our offensive rebound to 26. And boom, we are 99 overall on the most OP 6'4" build, man. Very OP 6'4", and gets even more OP when you hit Veteran 2 and Legend 1. This build is tough, man. Definitely want to make the 6'4". Once you guys are done upgrading this build, you guys want to continue. Alright, so once you're in the My Player Builder, what you guys want to do, you guys want to click create your own build. Handness, you want to go with either left or right. Pick the best hand you shoot with. I'm going to go with left. Jersey number, pick your favorite number. I'm going to go with 14. Once you're done with that, you guys want to continue. Alright, so the position you guys want to make this build, we are a point guard, so we want the position to be point guard. Height, we want to make it 6'2". Weight, we want to go with 184. 184 is the best weight to go with. And the wingspan, we want to go with 6'3". so we could get a 99 3-pointer. And once you guys are done with that, you guys want to continue. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys watch the whole video and upgrade the build as I show, because just one stat can get you a completely different build. So make sure you guys watch the whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so starting off with finishing, what we want to do, we want to go with the driving layup. We want to make our driving layup at 80. This is going to allow us to finish very well on the 6'2 guard build. And I'm pretty sure we're able to get good layup packages that where we can make all of our layups. So we want to go with an 80. It will automatically upgrade to an 80. So if you guys want to put this down, you guys really can't, because the way the build is made, it will automatically go to 80. But it will help us out with finishing. So you guys want to keep it. Next is our driving dunk. We want to go with a 60. The reason we're going with a 60 driving dunk on this build is because we want to be able to get the safe dunks. This build is not a dunking build. If you guys want a dunking point guard build, make sure you guys check out my other guard build videos, because all of them pretty much have a dunk. They have a high dunk, but this build is more like a 3-point guard. You're really looking for that 3-pointer. You're really dribbling, being fast so you get a 3 up. But when we need to finish, we will be able to. And with a 60 driving dunk, we're going to just get a bunch of safe dunks. We're not going to get flashy dunks. We're not going to get contacts. We're just going to be able to get that bucket at the rim when we need it. Next is our standing dunk. We want to go with a 45 standing dunk. I personally think that standing dunk is super essential. Yesterday, I was playing on my 6'4 guard build, and I was getting a bunch of standing dunks, and none of them were getting blocked. Even my own brother was like, yo, I'm surprised your build is dunking like that. It's because I have a standing dunk. A lot of people don't have standing dunk on their builds no more. A lot of people had it last year, but people took it out this year. But it's super essential. It's super clutch. This is honestly better than driving dunk. This 45 standing dunk will do you more wonders than a 75 driving dunk, than a 60 driving dunk, than an 80 driving dunk. I'm being so serious. And with a 45 standing dunk, we're able to equip standing dunk animations, which will help us standing dunk better. And that's all we really want to do with finishing. We can finish when we need to. So once you guys are done upgrading this, you guys want to go into shooting. 3-pointer. You guys want to make your 3-pointer a 94. This is for my cap breaker people. If you guys have cap breaker like I do, I am starter 4. So I have cap breakers, I have 5. And those who have season 2, season 3, and even season 4 cap breakers, the +1s, even better for you guys, because you guys can add that to other places. Me, I only have the 5 from starter 3. But I will be trying to get to veteran 2. It's going to take me a while to get to veteran 2, but I'm saving the +5 for veteran 2 for something else, and I will show you guys that in this video, where I'm going to put the other +5 when I do hit veteran 2. But if you guys are starter 3, make sure you guys go with a 94 3-pointer. Because if you go with a 99 3-pointer, you're going to lose out on a lot of attributes, because the 3-point stat is super heavy. Like, if you upgrade your 3-point alone to 99, you're a 78 overall, just off upgrading that alone. But we are saving so much attributes by just keeping it at 94 and adding a +5 towards 3-pointer to make it a 99. And with a 99 3-pointer, look what badges we get. We get Deadeye on Legend. We get Limitless Range at Legend. And I'm hearing that with Limitless Range at Legend, you can shoot behind hash consistently. And bro, that's actually insane, because a lot of people don't even guard people up that high. To be honest, a lot of people don't even believe in other people's shots. The amount of people that guard me and they don't believe in my shot because, you know, maybe the other people they play miss so much. The 3-point is just naturally open. And not even just that, the RNG in the game. The RNG, people are expecting an RNG type of shot to make you miss. So people don't really even guard the 3 that much. But when you have that 99 3-pointer, you have that limitless range that allows you to shoot from really anywhere on the court, man, you're going to get a lot of 3-pointers with Legend Limitless Range. We will also get mini marksman on Legend. So if we ever go against a tall lock, guess what? We got mini marksman. And I definitely believe this works. There's no way that it doesn't, because I'm pretty sure the 5'9s are shooting over these 6'7s, these 6'8 locks, and maybe even these 6'4 locks, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure mini marksman does work, and it's going to be Legend. So it's definitely going to work to its highest capacity. So that's definitely good right there too. If we ever go up against a lockdown, or if the center switches off of a pick and roll and they're guarding us, guess what? That's us every single time. That's a 3-pointer every single time. And guess what? If we don't get that 3-pointer, our center's gonna get that board to get another chance at a 3-point. So this mini marksman definitely helps us out in many case scenarios. And set shot specialist on Legend, which is boosts our standstill shots. Not only Will we get set shot specialist on legend? We will get shifty shooter on legend too. All we gotta do is upgrade our physicals and we will get shifty shooter. The badge will unlock. We will upgrade our physicals at the end. But set shot specialist legend, shifty shooter legend, bro, fading in that corner is super OP. I don't know why 2K made the corner so uncontestable. It doesn't even make sense. A lot of people are able to shoot out that corner, fade out that corner without getting a contest. It's really hard to contest someone in that corner. So that shifty shooter legend off the corner with a 99 3-point, come on, that's easy shots. And our mid-range is an 84. We're not going to upgrade it. We're not going to put any higher. 84 mid-range, bro, we're able to fade the midi. We're able to fade the midi with all these badges on legend. Obviously, limitless range won't be used or count, but legend set shot specialist, legend shifty shooter, legend mini marksman, legend deadeye at the mid-range. Like, come on, man. We're going to make our fades. We're going to make it. And it's going to be consistent. So we're definitely going to get a bucket on this build, especially 3-point shots. And if you guys do want to see gameplay on this build, you guys want to see the power of a 99 3-point and the power of legend lightning launch, leave a like down below, comment down below. I want to see gameplay on this build, and I got you guys. Next Saturday, I will have gameplay video out. Make sure you guys comment down below and leave a like so I can know that you guys want that video. And that's all we really want to do for shooting. We have a high mid-range. We're going to have a 99 3-pointer with a bunch of legend badges. That's all we want to do for our shooting. Next is playmaking, pass accuracy. Pass accuracy, we want to go with a 70 pass accuracy. In my opinion, a 70 pass accuracy is the sweet spot for me. If you guys are playing comp pro am, you know, you're playing 5v5 matchups, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to want a high pass accuracy, but if you're just playing park, rec, threes, twos, theater, proving grounds, I don't really feel like you need a super high pass accuracy. Of course, you can go with it, you know what I'm saying, if you want to pass fast. But for me, and I will let you guys know, 70 is good. 70 pass accuracy is a good pass accuracy. A 70 pass accuracy is not slow. You do pass the ball pretty good. You do pass the ball fast. It will get you your teammates. Like, your teammates will get that ball and will shoot an open shot. It's not going to go slow to the point that it will never get to your teammate and they're contested. It doesn't go slow that it's an easy intercept every single trip. No, it is fast, man. 70 pass accuracy is a good pass accuracy. To me, it's a sweet spot. So what I will tell you guys don't have to worry about this. You guys want to keep it at 70. If you want to put it higher, of course you can, but you're gonna miss out on a lot of other stats. And these other stats are super important and so good that I really just don't recommend going anything higher than a 70 pass accuracy, especially if you're not playing comp 5v5 pro am. Might as well keep it at a 70. Next is ball handle. Ball handle, what we want to do, we want to go with a 95 ball handle. And the reason I went with 95 ball handle is because Steve Francis. That is the reason why I go with a 95 ball handle. Steve Francis is definitely one of the best escape moves on the game. It really gets you super open. For my guards out there, dribbling is not bad without Steve Francis. I'm not gonna lie, like, you guys could definitely dribble and combo up without Steve Francis, but like, bro, if you guys are a guard on this game and you guys are starter 3, starter 2, grind for that starter 4. It's definitely worth it. 1, for Steve Francis, 2, Patty Mills. I personally don't use Patty Mills. You know, you do get to shoot over people. It's definitely a great jump shot, but for me personally, Cameron Thomas will be my base forever, you know what I'm saying, on this 2K. But you gotta hit starter 4, bro. That Steve Francis really will have you moving. It will have you moving. If you guys do not think you're gonna hit starter 4, if you guys are just like, yo, I think I'm gonna hit starter 3 and not really grind that much after, I will still like heavily recommend for you guys to hit starter 4 and go with a 95 ball handle. But if you guys just really don't care for Steve Francis, you don't want to use it, you guys can go with a lower than a 95 ball handle. But ankle assassin, Hall of Fame, you guys know ankle assassin, bro. You'll get a bunch of ankle breakers with ankle assassin on Hall of Fame, and handle for days Hall of Fame is super important. So I will go with 95 ball handle for that. And of course we get unpluggable on gold. But if you guys want to go with a lower ball handle, you guys can. I don't recommend it. You guys can go with a lower ball handle technically. Next is speed with ball. What we want to do, we want to go with a 94 speed with ball. Man, speed with ball, man. Speed with ball, speed, agility. The 3 most important stats in the game. The 3 stats that can make or break your build. I say this every single build video because it's the truth. If you mess up with your speed with ball, If you mess up with your speed, if you mess up with your agility, your build will not be valid. You will have to remake your build. So be wise when you go with speed with ball, speed, and agility. A 99 3-point build, match it with the lightning launch on legend. I'm telling you, it's free threes. It's not even just free threes. It's just free buckets in general. It's a free fade. It's a free dunk. It's a free layup. I'm telling you, speed with ball is super important for small guards. It's probably one of the best things to have on you. So we want to keep it at 94 for that lightning launch on legend, bro. And you guys are going to be zooming across the court, bro. One Steve Francis to the left or one Steve Francis to the right, you're gone. That lockdown better have a 90 plus speed or 90 speed. Because if he doesn't, he's not catching up to you. He's not catching up to you. Especially to that corner. Like, yo, if you Steve Francis to the right or left to the corner and you fade that three, bro, it's a bucket. Trust me when I say that. I've versed it a lot. I've seen it a lot. It's in the stage. You can see it, bro. It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So we want to go with a 94 speed with ball. I highly recommend this. Don't go anything lower than this. 94 speed with ball is definitely clutch. It's definitely good. That legend lightning launch, you're going to see a difference from Hall of Fame. So this is all we want to do for playmaking. Our player is super quick with the ball in its hands. We can dribble. We could combo up. We could go crazy. We could go for clips. We could get ankle breakers. We can do it all on the playmaking side. Now let's get into the defense. And this build will have defense. Come on, man. You know when I make a guard build, it's not handicapped. You know what I'm saying? It can hold its own because that's the type of player I am. When I play 3v3 no squads, when I play 1v1 court, when I play twos, like I try to hold my own. You know what I'm saying? I try to do everything on the court. I want to be in control of the game. Especially when I play 3v3 no squads, like I want to be able to be a good player on offense and defense. I want to make a difference on each end of the court. And with this build, you guys can do the same. So first is interior defense. We want to max that out. We want to have a good interior defense. This is not so we can guard post scorers. This is not so we can guard a 7'3" center. Can we make them miss? Yes, if we jump at the right time, we can make them miss with a 68 interior defense. But this is when you guys go to the 1v1 court and you verse that 6'4" guard. You verse that 6'5", 6'6" guard. You know what I'm saying? If they made a 6'5" PG or 6'6" PG. This is for when you verse that guard that has a high driving dunk, a high driving layup. We're going to have that interior defense on us, because if we do not, it will make us an example in that paint. And we do not want to be made an example in the paint. We don't want to keep getting dunked on. We don't want to be a liability when it comes to the paint. We want to be able to guard that paint, especially in the 1v1 court. Trust me, people don't go for threes in the 1v1 court. They go for twos. They only go for threes when they have to. If you're ever planning to play 1v1 court, never make a guard build with no interior. Always make a guard build with interior and block. But not only will we be able to guard the interior, we will be able to guard the perimeter as well. We want to make this an 85. And my 6'4" guard has an 85 perimeter. And with an 85 perimeter, why is it so good? Because we get silver defensive badges. We get challenger on silver, which is super, super good. We want our contest to mean something. We are already 6'2" with a low wingspan. We need some type of help on contest. So that's why we want to go with an 85 perimeter. Because if we go 74 perimeter or 71 perimeter, whatever gives us bronze badges, they're going to shoot over us. They're going to get a bunch of threes. We're going to be a ghost on the court. We got to go with a high perimeter to give us help. And with that silver challenger, we're going to contest shots. And also we have on-ball menace on silver. So if you guys ever play twos or threes and you want to guard ball, you guys can guard ball. Like I will be guarding ball on this build. Like, and I know I'm going to be going crazy on defense on this build with this 85 perimeter. On-ball menace silver is very good. You guys will get bumpy. Trust me when I say that. You will get bumpy with on-ball menace on silver. That will keep our feet on the floor too. We will not be slipping and sliding like 2K21. We're going to be able to stand firm with on-ball menace on silver. Pick dodger on silver so we get through them screens. And we get off-ball pass on gold, which is like clamps for the off-ball. And again, like I was mentioning earlier, if you guys do plan on hitting veteran 2, like I do plan on hitting veteran 2, stick to the end. I will show you guys what to do for you guys to get a 92 perimeter on this build. I'm gonna show you guys what to change. Next is steel. You guys want to go with 85 steel? Come on, again, we're not gonna be handicap on this build, man. Never handicap on a guard build. We want to go with 85 steel on this build. With an 85 steel, we will get gold interceptor. We will get interceptions on this build. I have seen it before. I've seen a 6'2" with a 79 steel get interceptions, and that's silver interceptor. So if we have gold, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get interceptions as well. Our player will jump for that interception. Trust me when I say that. But not only that, for glove silver too, we want to be able to get stops on defense. And not only that, we want to be able to go for blitzes and not get stuck on mud. Next is block. We want to go with a 59 block on this build. The reason we go with a 59 block on this build, we will not be getting like high flying denying bronze or anything like that, but we will get good contest in the paint. So that 68 interior plus a 59 block, when we jump to go for a contest, it will just make people miss even more. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get blocks here and there, but this is really just so we could get better contest animations in the paint. This will save us in the paint. Trust me. Do not go with a 25 block. You will regret it. Go with a 59, and your interior defense will just be better. You'll make more people miss in the paint. And a lot of guards have high driving dunks, high layups. We want to have a block so we can contest them. You know what I'm saying? So go with a 59 block for a contest. And last but not least is our physical speed. It's already automatically at an 89, and the 89 speed is good. This will allow us to play good defense, which is super important. We do not want to be a slug on defense. We don't want someone to do one Steve Francis and we can't keep up with them. We want to have good speed so we keep up with everybody. The 5'9s, the 6'2s, the 6'4s, everybody. We want to have a good speed. So keep your speed at 89. Agility, go with an 85. Agility, you need agility, man. Agility is important. Trust me when I say that. You never, ever, 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 ever want to go with a build with a low agility. I've done it once and I regret it. I would never do it again. I would never go with a low agility build ever. So keep your agility at 85. I have an 85 agility on majority of my guard builds and it's amazing. So go with an 85 agility. And strength, we want to put it at 51. It helps us a little bit, but this is just to make our player a 99 at the end of the day. And last but not least, you guys can throw this last attribute anywhere, maybe on free throw, and boom, you guys have a 70 free throw, and you are 99 overall on the best guard build, man. This build is tough. And again, this is another way to make the build. If you do plan on hitting veteran 2 and you want gold defensive badges, what you guys want to do is you guys want to make your dunk at 40. I know that's kind of risky, to be honest, putting your dunk at 40, but if you guys really want the gold defensive badges and you guys are going to hit veteran 2 on this build, do this right here. If you do want 92 perimeter defense, I forgot that I had to chalk the dunk for a 92 perimeter, so I might not go for this, but I'm gonna show it for those who do want a 92 perimeter. Then you want to put your interior down by 1. You want to take out your strength and put it down to 48. Then you want to put your defensive rebound down by 1, and you guys should be able to get an 87 perimeter defense. And when you plus 5 that is 92 perimeter defense. But if you guys are not hitting veteran 2, put it down back to 85. Put your driving dunk back to 60. You guys will be able to get all the good dunks, the safe dunks. You guys want to put up your interior by 1 and put up your strength back to 51. And you guys are 99 overall. So either way, the other way is for gold defensive badges, but you need to hit veteran 2. But if you're not hitting veteran 2, go this way. And when I do hit veteran 2, I will think about what I do. I don't know, because giving up that driving dunk for gold defensive badges, I'm not too sure about that, but I will think about that when I do hit veteran 2. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with this way of making the build. So once you guys are done upgrading this build, you guys want to continue. Alright, so once you're in the My Player Builder, what you guys want to do is click create your own build. Alright, so once you're in the My Player Builder, what you guys want to do, you guys want to click create your own build. Canvas, you want to go with either left or right. Pick the best team you shoot with. I'm gonna go with left. Jersey number, pick your favorite number. I'm gonna go with 1. So once you guys are done with that, you guys want to continue. Alright, so the position you guys want to go with this build is point guard. You guys can make it shooting guard if you guys want to. Height, you guys want to go with 6'5", because 6'5" is the fastest tall guard build. 6'5" build gets the fastest speed with ball, which is 89, and I'm pretty sure 6'6" gets like what, 87, 88. But the 6'5" gets an 89 speed with ball, which allows you to move faster than any other tall guard build. So we want to go with 6'5" as the height. Weight, what you guys want to do, you guys want to go all the way low to 175. If you guys want to raise it, you guys can. Just make sure you guys get an 89 speed with ball. But I'm going to just keep it at 179. I'm going to just keep it at 175 because why not? Wingspan, you guys can keep it at 6'9". You guys can make it lower if you guys want to. But I'm going to go with 6'9" as the wingspan to play better defense. And all we really need is the 93 3-pointer on this build. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I show, because just one stat can get you a completely different build. And this builder can get confusing, so make sure you guys just watch the whole video and upgrade as I show, so that there's no mistakes within the build. Alright, so first we're going to start off with driving dunk. Driving dunk, we want to go with 84. This build is definitely able to go to the 1v1 court. It's able to go to the 2s. It's able to go to the 3s. Whatever you guys would like to play, this 6'5 build can do it. We want to have a driving dunk just in case someone tries to play up on us. And in this 6'5 build, we will be able to shoot. And if we shoot pretty consistently, people are going to play up. And when people play up, that's when we want to drive into the paint and go crazy. And with an 84 driving dunk, we get a bunch of good dunk packages. This build will be able to dunk very, very, very well. You guys could go for crazy meter dunks. I'm pretty sure you guys get dunking takeovers as well if you guys want to put that on. Driving dunk is very important this year because obviously you can't make every shot this year. You can't hit 4 shots in a row consistently every game. So that driving dunk will come in clutch, and we will be going crazy with the dunks on this build. Next, what we want to upgrade is our standing dunk. We want to make it a 45. The reason we want to have a 45 standing dunk, one, we want to have LeBron James dunk package, so we need at least a 40. But we want to make it 45 so we can unlock the other standing dunk animations. And bro, I'm telling you right now, standing dunk is super underrated. A lot of people don't talk about it. A lot of people don't mention it. Standing dunk is OP. If you guys want unblockable dunk animations, you guys have to have a standing dunk, bro. I go standing dunk on all my builds. All my builds have a standing dunk because those animations are overpowered. It will clutch up some games, especially on a 6'5 guard build. This build is tall. This build will dunk. It will activate a lot of standing dunks. So we want to go with standing dunk on this build. So make it a 45 so we can unlock more standing dunk animations. Next, we want to go into three-pointer, three-point shot. You guys want to go with a 93 three-pointer on this build so we can unlock limitless range on gold. As you guys can see, we have limitless range on gold. And this 6'5 guard build will be able to shoot like crazy, bro. A 93 three-pointer on a 6'5 is very, very good. You guys can use Kyle Korver base, which is my 2K24 base that I use on 2K25 sometimes. But you guys can also use Tracy McGrady. And with Tracy McGrady, you can shoot over people. Yes, Tracy McGrady feels a little bit too slow, but there's releases out there that can make the jump shot faster. I personally think it's better than Jared Culver. I do not like Jared Culver. I'm not a fan. I feel like Jared Culver is very inconsistent, but Tracy McGrady, you can shoot over people and it seems more consistent. Again, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But nonetheless, with a 93 three-pointer, we're going to be sparking down. One, we could finish on this build. We got that 84 driving dunk. Now we have a 93 three-pointer. That's a very high three-pointer. We get limitless range on gold. We get Deadeye on gold. And bro, trust me, with the 6'5 guard build, you're going to be able to shoot over people, man. It's going to feel like 2K24 all over again. You're going to be able to shoot over people. If a 6'4 can shoot over people, this 6'5 you can shoot over people. And in season 1, when I had my 6'5 build, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I was shooting over everybody, bro. It's very, very difficult to contest this build, man, unless you just shoot on purpose smothered, bro. It's gonna be very hard to contest this build, but even when we do get contested, we got Deadeye on gold to save us. And we also get chest shot specialist on gold, so that just makes us even more chicken. That makes everything more consistent, bro. And we will get shifty shooter on gold, so we can hit fades on a 6'5, bro. It's already hard to contest fades when people play on 6'4, 6'2s. Imagine a 6'5 fading, a 6'5 guard fading. Bro, I'm telling you, the 6'5 guard build is very, very tough. And one disclaimer I do want to give you guys about 6'5 guard builds. It's definitely the best tall guard build to make, but the stats are very, very limited. You got to think very, very wisely when upgrading 6'5 builds because you are limited on upgrades. We are already 72 overall. If this was a 6'6, it'll be at 65 or like maybe 68. But the 6'5s are way better than 6'6s. I'm being honest. I'm being truthful. Go watch Yardman Gaming. I already had a 6'5 from a long time ago, and I knew that it was better than 6'6 guard builds. But if you guys like want to see it for yourself, and you guys want to see gameplay on 6'5s moving, go watch Yardman Gaming. He's been moving on the 6'5, and I'm about to be making gameplay soon on my 6'5 guard build too. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show you guys that these 6'5s are going crazy, bro. That they're very, very good. I'm not gonna lie, if you do have the season cap breakers, you want to put this to 92 because then you can have a higher speed and agility, but we'll get into that later. Mid-range, we got an 83 mid-range. Bro, we're sparking with an 83 mid-range. With shifty shooter gold, 83 mid-range, we're gonna be sparking that midi, bro. And if you want to use takeovers to upgrade it even more, go ahead, bro. Middies are very cheesy this year, man. This is an all-around 6'5" guard build, man. So that's all we really want to do for shooting. We can spark down. We get Kyle Korver. We get Tracy McGrady. We get Jared Culver. If you guys use Jared Culver, you guys can use any type of base you guys want on this 6'5" and be chicken. Next is playmaking. Like I was saying again earlier, the stats on the 6'5" is very, very limited. You're gonna have to sacrifice something, and I sacrifice pass accuracy. So you really just have to sacrifice something, and I sacrifice pass accuracy. And I really recommend for you guys to do the same thing. It's not gonna be super low. It's just not gonna be that high. It's gonna be a decent one. You know what I mean? You guys want to go with a 67 pass accuracy on this build, and that's very, very close to 70. We still do get dimer. We still get break starter. That dimer would definitely help. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's bronze. The 67 pass accuracy is not too far from the 70, but I know a lot of people like pass accuracy, but I'm telling you guys just want to sacrifice those 3 points. A 70 pass accuracy is fast. It's pretty good. Like, you don't need to go anything higher than a 70. We're just going 3 ticks down so we can get other stats. I'm telling you guys, it's worth it. If you guys want to use your season cap breakers to upgrade your pass accuracy, even though I won't recommend it, you guys can. But trust me when I say you want to keep the 67, because this build will be very limited on everything else if you try to go higher. I'm telling you guys, with a 67, you're going to be able to pass the ball very well. I was just watching a video from Flexen. He's like, yo, pass accuracy is like kind of the most useless stat on the game, because, bro, as long as you pass, I'm not gonna say it's the most useless stat, but it's not a stat you need to upgrade all the way to 90. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're trying to like rep farm, then you could do that. But like, to be honest, with a 67, you can play with a 67. If you're making the smart reads, if you're passing the ball at the right time, everything should be well. So 67 is good. Next, ball handle. Ball handle, this is super important. If you guys want to have Tracy McGrady signature size up, you guys want to go with a 92 ball handle. 92 ball handle is the best ball handle to go with this build. I have a 6'5" with 95 ball handle, and it's overkill. A 95 is not needed on a 6'5". A 92 is good enough. 92 will give you all the dribble moves that you need, and I'm pretty sure the future dribble moves that are going to come, all you're going to need is a 92. Again, I went 95, and I feel like it's overkill. I would definitely go back and change it if I could and go 92. So we want to go with 92 as the ball handle. Next is speed with ball, and this is the most important stat. Make sure you guys go with 84. Because we are starter 3. I'm starter 5, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you have your cap breakers, man. So we want to go +5 on speed with ball with our cap breakers. So when we get that +5 on speed with ball, we have an 89 speed with ball. That's gold lightning launch. That's the fastest tall guard on NBA 2K25, bro. Go check all my build videos. I've been an advocate for speed with ball for a very long time. Speed with ball, speed, agility are the most important stats. Those make or break builds. And what separates this 6'5" from other tall guard builds is the speed with ball. The stat itself is not just a badge that's important. Like, lightning launch is important, but it's not just that. The stat itself, speed with ball, the numbers that you have with speed with ball, like 89, 88, those matter, man. I'm telling you, it matters. So we want to go with 89 speed with ball on this build. It makes the build even faster, bro. Even y'all man gaming said a 6'6" with Hall of Fame lightning launch cannot compare with the 6'5" with an 89 speed with ball. You can't compare it, bro. The 6'5" just moves better, bro. And here's a trick. Go with the takeover that upgrades your speed with ball. Bro, you can have a 94 speed with ball with takeover maxed out on this build, bro. You'll be moving close to a 6'4" small guard. I'm not gonna say you move just like one, but pretty close, man. I'm telling you guys, this is the cheese, bro. You want to go with +5 with the cap breakers on speed with ball. Boom, 89 speed with ball. And that's all we want to do for playmaking. Next, we want to go into defense. And is it a Riquez build video without defense? You guys know I got you guys with the guard builds with the defense on it too. Like, come on, man. I play 2K by myself majority of the time, bro. I got to play defense myself. You feel me? So all my builds, majority of my guard builds will have defense. Even my 6'2" with a 99 3-point got defense. You feel me? Like, we play defense out here, you know what I mean? So any build I make, I think of the 1v1 court with it. Can I bring it to the 1v1 court? I bring my 6'2" to the 1v1 court. So if we're making a tall guard build, you know I'm going to make it able to go to the 1v1 court. And I'm going to be able to make it to control the game. Interior defense, we want to go to 70 interior. Bro, we got to get them stops, man, in the paint. And when we're 6'5" with a 70 interior, bro, we make everybody miss with our hands up, bro. The small guards, the tall guards, the centers, bro. Maybe some post scores are low-key whack now. 2K patched them pretty good. Bro, we can stop everybody with this 6'5", 70 interior, 6'9" wingspan guard build, bro. 70 interior is definitely something we want to have. We're gonna make people miss in the paint. Next is perimeter defense. Perimeter defense, we want to go with an 85, bro. Feel me? Like, come on, bro. We're gonna play good defense. That's Challenger Silver. We're gonna get on-ball menace on Silver. Wait till we upgrade our speed and agility. We're gonna get pick dodger, bro. We're gonna play good defense, bro. And I'm telling you guys right now, the 6'5" covers the court pretty well, man. The wingspan being neutral, you being tall, it covers a good amount of the court. A lot of people are gonna get clamped when you're on this build. Like, you're gonna clamp a lot of people, especially with that on-ball menace on Silver. It's definitely a good defensive build, man. And I'm not gonna lie, you probably can even get it up to 92 if you find out a way to get 87 perimeter. Then you get another +5 on the cap breakers, bro. You can have a 92 perimeter on this build and go crazy. Now I'm saying you guys could definitely do that too, but you know, I'm not veteran 2 yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still starter 5, bro. I'm not nowhere close to veteran 2, so we're gonna just keep it at 85. Steal, we want to go with a 73 steal. Why do we want to go with a 73 steal? One, so we can go for blitzes. Not really much for the on-ball steals, but we really want to go for blitzes on this build. And that 6'9" wingspan will get you a lot of blitzes. Trust me when I say that. But not only that, we want to have the Silver interceptor. We're 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan, man. You got to get a passing lane. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be in those lanes. We're going to get them interceptions, man. So we want to go with a 73 steal for the blitzes and interceptions. We do get glove on bronze. So if you do reach at the right time, you will get a steal. But that's not really what I went 73 for. Again, it's just the interception and blitzes. Next is block. You guys want to go with 67 block. I wanted to get that 68 block so we can get high flying denier on bronze. But sadly, like, if we go with a higher wingspan, we will lose out on the 93 3-pointer. And I feel like that 93 3-pointer is definitely a good thing to pick. It's definitely a good thing to have because we want to spark down on the 6'5". I mean, I have a 91 3-pointer on my other 6'5". I shoot very well. But I'm telling you, that 93 will make a big difference. It will separate you guys from... I'm not gonna lie, just the 93 3-pointer will just allow you to shoot from deeper and shoot consistently from deeper, and everything is just like open from no matter where you are. So it's definitely more easier buckets with a 93 3-pointer. But with the 67 block, bro, we're gonna get good blocking animations. We're gonna get blocks. We might not get that much chase downs, but we're gonna get blocks. And not only that, it helps with contesting animations. When you jump with someone and you have a low block, you're not going to get good contesting animations. But when you have like a 67 block, a 65 block, a 60 block, when you jump to contest someone, it will give you good contest animations. And that will mix in with the interior. I really don't know how to explain it too well, but like, trust me when I say you're going to want the 67 block, you're probably most likely going to regret it if you don't go with it. I'm telling you now, you're going to want to have a 67 block. If you guys want to take this down and upgrade other things, go ahead. If you're in the 1v1 court, I would definitely keep it at 67. And last but not least, but it's super important as well, physicals. Speed. We want to go with an 83 speed. Speed is very important so we can play good defense. Again, if you guys have the season cap breakers, you got season cap breakers from season 2, 3, 4, 5, then man, I would knock down the 3 to 92. Then you guys can upgrade a lot more things. You guys can even upgrade your physicals. Then use that +1 cap breaker on 3-pointer so you can get the goal limitless range. But if you guys just want to slap your cap breakers on speed and agility, you guys can do that too. I would definitely recommend that. Me, I don't have any of the season cap breakers, which sucks. But 83 speed is not bad at all. But definitely, I would definitely want this higher. If I had a season cap breaker, I would just throw it on speed and have an 84 speed. I feel like 84 speed is good, but 83 can do. And agility, you want to have an 83 agility as well. Again, the 6'5 is super limited, man. You gotta be very smart on when you upgrade things on the 6'5. So we gotta go with an 83 agility. We get that on-ball menace on silver, like I said earlier. We get pick dodger on silver. We get shifty shooter on gold, and we get slippery off ball. So not only does it help us with offense because we get shifty shooter, it helps us with defense. We want to have a good speed. We want to have a good agility. If you guys can make this higher, definitely do. But if you guys do not have any cap breakers, just like me, 83 should be fine. We are tall, so we should be able to cover a majority of the court. Then last but not least, we want to go upgrade our vertical to 65. so we can get that posterizer bronze. Not that we're gonna get contacts, but we're gonna be able to dunk on people. I don't know how to explain it, but like, have you ever dunked on someone without getting a contact animation? That's basically what it is, you know what I'm saying? It just gets very cheesy when you have the bronze posterizer. A lot of dunks won't be missing and like, you know, hitting the rim and flying up in the air. No, like, you will be able to complete a lot more dunks even when people are in front of you. I'm not gonna lie, with that standing dunk and posterizer bronze, it can get very glitchy and very cheesy. So we definitely want to have that 65 vertical. And last but not least, we want to upgrade our offensive rebound, and we have a 99 overall 6'5" guard build, man. This 6'5" guard build is tough. Let me know what you guys think, man. I think this 6'5" guard build is very, very nice. Again, don't forget to put the +5 on speed with ball. But if you guys want to make a tall guard build, 6'5" is the way to go. No doubt about it. So once you guys are done upgrading this build, you guys want to continue,